Good morning, guys. Hope we're all well. So quick update here. Yeah, as you guys know, the DMT is in a short trade, but I actually took my trade off yesterday after that big spike up. Basically, the volatility in the trade was just getting a bit much for me. And I always have this rule where if I get close to my stop, and then I get an opportunity to scratch the trade, then I will take that opportunity to get out the trade. So I'm out of the trade, but that being said, this trade is still would be in if you'd held it, you'd still be in profit now. So that's not looking too bad. Right. So very quickly, I just wanted to just show you guys this. I don't know if you guys have the Bitmex sniper, which shows you all the larger trades that go through on Bitmex. So if you can see this, basically when it's red, it's all sells and green's a buy. So all last night we were just getting big. Just big sells. 3 million sell, 4 million sell, 5 million sell, 3 million sell, 3 million sell, 3 million sell, 3 million sell, 7 million sell, 4 million sell, 3 million sell, 3 million sell, 3 million sell, 5 million sell, 4 million sell, 4 million sell. No buys. So there's a lot of selling going on in size, and as you probably noticed, the market isn't really going down. So this selling has been absorbed. So yeah, so if you think about it, you get your three sorts of traders. You get your retail, smaller, basically the dumb money traders. Then you get the sort of medium size traders that that are the guys that are probably smashing around these £4 million sell clips. And then you get like the bigger whales, and they're the guys that will on occasion step in, maybe pump the market like they did that time, 40% in a day or so. You get those guys. So if you were to ask me what I think is going to happen now, I'm thinking there's a lot of retail traders getting long. So I think the medium-sized traders are seeing that and trying to get short. There's a lot of levels of confluence here. A lot of good historical TA that can say that says that this is a good level to short. But the big selling's been absorbed and the market isn't going down. So what I actually think is a distinct possibility is that we could get a big spike up, and I mean like a big $1,000 plus spike over like the course of a day or so. Even maybe more than that, and maybe even quicker than that. So yeah, so that's just the feeling that I'm getting. The market's had a lot of chance to sell down from these high levels, and let's face it, we topped out about 10,500, and we're struggling to stay much below sort of 10,200, and probably hanging around an average of like nearer 10,300. So that's $200, and we know $200 isn't much in the price of Bitcoin. So we are hanging around at these highs. The selling's coming in. If these shorts don't get paid, as in if the price doesn't go down, then the price is primed to be squeezed, and all those shorts, and we're talking like some probably big players are getting short. They are primed to be squeezed. So yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we'll get squeezed. So anyway, yeah, so the DMT. So I'm liking how the DMT byline is coming down. So 10,400 at the moment. I mean, if we get down to under 10,400, 10,300, based on sort of what I'm saying, if we hang around that level and keep going up and we don't sell off before, then I do think a break of that level is going to be a good buy. But obviously that's how the DMT indicator works. It assesses the volatility in the trend. So obviously moves based on there being less or more volatility. So we can see that we could potentially get the break up. But if we get the break down, obviously we're not going to be entering another DMT trade sell here. Obviously I'm out of mine. If you were just running it normally, then you would still be short. Or if you'd have the settings to 1.75, which I've now updated the short settings to, you'd be out of the trade for profit anyway. But so we've got that playing the short, and then if we go over to the Ethereum, Ethereum has been ridiculously strong. The buy line for Ethereum is moving up. Obviously this volatility has stopped it moving up tighter, but so we've got the potential here. If we do have a big crash, if we do have a big down move in Bitcoin, you would expect Ethereum to come down, and we could be looking at sells anywhere around this 250. Well, if we close under this 255-ish level, I mean, this could move up as well in the meantime. So yeah, so having obviously the Ethereum and the Bitcoin, we sort of covered both sides at the moment. That obviously won't always be the case. Both trades could be what will more often be the case is we'll be waiting for a buying both or waiting for a selling both. But as it happens, we're switched between the two. We've got one way and one the other at the moment. So yeah, but I must say I'm liking the look of this, of maybe a bit more sideways, a bit more squeezing up, maybe like hold above 10,300, the DMT line come down a bit to maybe under 10,400, and then we enter a buy trade, and then potentially $1,000 candle up. So that's my gut feeling. We will see what happens. Like I said, there's a lot of confluence for shorts here, but that is obviously why we've got a lot of a high open interest in the market. A lot of people are doing business at this level. A lot of people are taking big positions both ways, and ultimately one of these guys is going to be the winner. And just one last final point. Obviously the bigger guys, the bigger hodlers, the bigger whales in this market, they are more likely to have an interest in the price going up. So I mean, you can look at that either way. I mean, there's obviously big players on the CME that are just smashing paper contracts around that might want it to go down, but there's some big holders that might try and push it up. But this is looking bullish to me. The sells that are going through, we're holding up here. We're holding very close to these highs. So we're just letting the oscillators and to basically cool off, and then so yeah, that's what I'm looking at today, guys. So just waiting for the next buy trade, basically, because we can't get a sell trade in Ethereum. So yes, thanks for listening, guys. I'll do another video later on, see how we're going. And yeah, happy Friday, everybody. So remember, not trading advice. I'm not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice. The disclaimer in the description. Thanks for listening, guys.